All right, it's Nate Sports on Sports. We here again for the NFL report. I got Brandon here with me. What's good, B?
What's up? What's good with you, homie? Same old, man. Another day, another dollar.
Same old day, another dollar. You already know. We want to touch on I know we missed last week. I know everybody was waiting on that, but we missed last week. We want to touch on last week and then we're gonna touch on this week as well. Um,
Okay.
I know we was keeping up with our wins and losses on the games.
hmm
It looked like I've been keeping up with it, and it looked like it was a tie. It's a tie right now.
Okay. Good
So
deal.
we're gonna continue doing it, and then we're gonna continue keeping up with everything from here on out. Okay.
Word.
Okay. So let's get into last week. Um, the Cowboys and the Giants.
hmm
That was on what, a Thursday night game?
Thursday night. That was Thursday night, last Thursday night.
Okay. The Cowboys beat the Giants 20-15. Do you
Yes, sir.
you have anything to say about that game right there?
Um, just that, I think that the Giants definitely put a good effort forward. I think if they could have got the ball in the end zone one time, they probably could have pulled that game out. But because the Cowboys were scoring touchdowns and the Giants kicking field goals, you can't win a game like that.
Yeah,
And they pulled it out because they was putting the balls in the end zone. You
exactly.
know,
I
yeah.
feel I feel the same way.
hmm
Let's move on to the Falcons and the Saints. Um, the Falcons beat the Saints 26-24.
hmm
And that was a pretty good game.
Hey, anytime you got a division rival, it's gonna be a good game, no matter what the record is.
Yeah,
No matter what the record is, when you play somebody twice a year, you looking forward to them. Because the one thing that like I said, if you win your division, you in the playoffs and you host a game. Division games mean a lot.
exactly.
And so
And
that's why that game was a very good game. Very good game.
yeah, that was a very good one. So we moving on to the Bears and the Rams. The Bears beat the Rams 24-18. I really didn't get a chance to see that game. I seen like the highlights from, so I was watching the Red Zone, so I was
Yeah.
catching bits and pieces of that. You know what I'm saying?
So
So
so so that game, the play that broke that game open was Swift. He had like a 35-yard touchdown run. That broke the game open for the
that broke the
Bears.
game.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Your former running back from the Eagles.
Yeah, my boy, my boy.
Yeah, he broke the game open for him.
He did a
Yes, sir.
little work. He did a little work today, but we'll touch in on that later on. You
Okay.
know what I'm
All
saying?
right.
We got the Packers and the Vikings. The Vikings beat the Packers 31-29. That was a
Um,
good game too, close one.
it was a good game. And thing about it was it won't even close at first. The Vikings was blowing them out. The boy Jordan Love, I think, if I'm correct, he threw three picks, but came back and threw four touchdowns and brought them
Mhm.
back in that football game. Um, again, a division rivalry. It don't matter what your record is in division rivalry. You get up for those games.
Exactly. And then we got we got the Colts and the
And the
Steelers.
Steelers.
The Colts won that game 27-24.
Mm-hmm.
In a close one as well. All these games is close, you know what I'm saying?
And thing about it was that game, the coach was up 17-0.
Right. Yeah.
And Justin Fields, second half, came back and led three touchdown drives to get him back close.
Get him back
Um,
in.
so that was another good game.
Yeah, that was a good one. Um, Aaron Rodgers and the Jets played the Broncos, you
That
know,
was
and
that might have been the worst game of the week.
that might have been the worst
Um,
game of the week because the
it was
Broncos
terrible.
won 10-9. That was a
Yeah,
low
it
scoring game.
was, and it was raining. I remember it was raining playing my fantasy. We played the fantasy. I
Yeah.
remember it was raining and stuff, and it was just. I think I don't even think the Broncos quarterback, the rookie boy, Bo Nix, he might have had 100 yards pass. But at the end of the day, it's about wins and losses. And
That's
he
all it's
he
about.
had that drive to win the football game.
That's all it's about.
Yes, sir.
So getting to my squad, my
Go ahead, talk
Eagles,
to me.
you know what I'm saying? My Eagles, we lost against the Buccaneers 16-33. It,
Uh-huh.
it was a ridiculous game for the Eagles. Baker Mayfield, he had 347 yards, 2 TDs, 10 rushing yards. We had Mike Evans, he had 94 yards, 1 TD and 8 receptions. It was an embarrassment on our side, on our behalf, on the Philadelphia Eagle behalf. They went to Tampa. They talking about it was 109 degrees. It don't matter. You got to come to play at the
I
end of
agree.
the day. You know what I'm saying? We was without skinny Batman, swole Batman, Devontae Smith, and
AJ,
AJ Brown. You know what I'm saying? We were without
Lane Johnson.
Lane Johnson, right? Um, but at the end of the day, you still got to find a way to win these type of games because these teams is not able to beat you. You know what I'm saying? We could have pulled that out. You know what I'm saying? But we were doing it was a lot of plays that was boneheaded plays, like on the punts, the players running into each other, all
Cause the
types of
former.
wild stuff that was
Yeah,
going
he
on.
pushed he pushed the
It was a
player to
push.
him. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Stuff like that, man. We got to tighten up and you know what I'm saying, get that together, man. It ain't looking too good. And then Jalen Hurts it's the same thing, it's the turnovers too. You can't turn the ball over.
And
Don't matter. It don't matter. Look, if the quarterback play well, you gonna be well. Everything gonna be all right. You feel me? But
yeah, I'm with you.
he fumbling the ball, getting strip sacked, all this stuff. You can't keep doing that.
And the
You're doing it in every game.
thing about it is, Nate, y'all was actually able to get back in that football game.
We got back in it.
Y'all had the ball in the red zone, Jalen Hurts fumble. That's at least you got at least 3 points right there. You had the ball at midfield, coming back, putting the pressure on them. Jalen Hurts gets strip sacked. And the one thing that I always look back on Peyton Manning. If you watch Peyton Manning play football, Peyton Manning couldn't run faster than me not right now.
Mm-hmm.
He couldn't do nothing right now.
Mm-hmm.
But Peyton Manning always kept 2 hands on the football. Jalen Hurts
Exactly.
got Jalen Hurts has that one hand off. And as strong as he is, hey, you got a 300-pound guy or a 260-pound guy coming in there and stripping your arm, you know, he
Mm-hmm.
gotta he gotta have that time clock in his head.
You got to. And
Yeah.
then, they saying that he not giving the ball off. He like one of the
He well, Nate too, you gotta look at it though. And I look at it like this, and I told Rashard this the other day. When you have a Pro Bowl receiver out in Devontae Smith, when you have an All Pro and a Pro Bowl receiver in AJ Brown out, he don't trust the other guys. So he's not trusting his eyes right now. He's holding the ball until they get open. In the NFL, you got a split second. The ball got to be there. And he's holding the ball. When you hold the ball, you get a defense, another second to come out there, a defensive break, to break on the ball. And I remember me and you was watching the game a couple years ago, and y'all was playing the Redskins. And I was at your house. And
yeah.
I said, remember, it was a Devontae Smith ran an in route. And I said, yo, you see how Jalen Daniels got the ball out before he even turned around? He's not doing that now. And
Mm-hmm.
that's what's turning y'all offense right now.
Yeah, yeah. That might be the case, man, but right now we got a lot of work to do and the defense is not doing what they supposed to do. So,
You got a young secondary. You
yeah, I
got,
like
you got
them. I like them.
they'll be good in 2 years.
Yeah, he'll be
They'll be
good.
great in 2 years, probably.
Yeah, he'll be great.
Yeah.
He'll be great. You know what I'm saying? But the line need to tighten up though. You know what I'm saying? If Jalen Carter and all them boys get right, We'll be all right. You know what I'm
Like you
saying?
said, though, I was watching the game, and on the commentary, like you said, it was 109-degree heat index, and
Yeah.
like so you coming from Philly to Florida, and they had just had the hurricane. All that came through. So most of the time after a hurricane, it gets hot, and it was hot down there, and they played ball, but they got frustrated. But let me ask you a question about that game too.
Yeah.
What do you think about your coach?
Hmm. He do a lot of questionable stuff.
Okay.
Going forward on fourth and whatever. And it's gonna come back and haunt him at the end of the day because if we keep losing, they're gonna get rid of him. You know what I'm saying? So
You know how y'all Eagle fans are.
he on a hot seat for sure in Philadelphia. You better
Hey,
believe
he
that.
walking on thin ice right now.
Yeah, he
Not
walking
he,
on thin
thin
ice
ice.
because you
Yeah,
ain't gonna get away with this thing this year, buddy.
no
Last
way.
year they was already trying to get you up out of there.
They were
And you look, and you see Belichick and all them boys over there trying to get in too on the
trying to get
low.
back in.
Them boys trying to get in. So he on a hot seat, and we'll see what the vibe is, you know what I'm saying, later on down the road.
All
Hopefully they
day.
continue winning. But if they keep losing, yeah, he might be out of here.
I'm
Um,
with you.
I was at the next game was the Panthers and the Bengals. The Bengals beat the Panthers 34-24.
Mhm.
Um, that was in Carolina. That was the easy one for the Bengals.
But they struggled though at first. The Panthers came to play ball that day. They
Yeah,
came to
yeah, because
play.
they still got a red rifle, so anything is possible with that veteran
Oh yeah,
quarterback.
he gonna throw the ball. He gonna either give you offense a chance or the defense a chance.
Exactly.
Somebody gonna make a play. He
Somebody
gonna
gonna
give him
make
a
a play.
chance to play football though.
Exactly. You're right.
Yeah.
So they won 34-24.
Mm-hmm.
And we had the Jaguars and the Texans. The Texans,
That was actually a good game back and forth.
yeah, that was a good one right there. The Texans beat the Jaguars 24 to
24,
20.
20. Yeah.
That was a good one. You know, Mr. Lawrence from the Jaguars is getting a lot of heat right now. And they talk
Question: is it him? Is it him?
that's the thing.
Yeah.
Because right now they talking about getting rid of Dougie P, the
Your boy.
coach.
Your boy.
That my boy, you know what
Your
I'm
boy.
saying? My boy, why would you get rid of Dougie P? You
He
can't
got
get
a
rid
ring
of
on his
Dougie
finger.
P.
He got a ring on his finger.
He got a ring on his finger, but if Lawrence keep losing,
He's gonna be done.
they might have to do something.
Actually, they had a press conference, and one of the reporters asked him, "Are you securing your job?"
Yeah, what
Asked
do
him.
you say?
He said, "Why would you ask me that question?"
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
because you 0-5, 0-4 at that point.
yeah. That's crazy right there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's early in the year. Why would you know what I'm saying? But
You know how it is, man. I look at it with coaches, man. When you've been there for a couple of years, and if you're not improving, but they don't care, man. You know, they get rid of you for the next best thing. You know, it's not like back in the day where they give a coach years to build a team.
right,
You know, while I've coached in middle school and high school, it ain't on that level, but folks want results right then. And
ASAP.
you got
Mm-hmm.
to build a team, man. And then when you have injuries, it's a lot. But yes, yes indeed, that Trevor Lawrence is not playing the way that he played early in his career. And they brought in Doug Peterson because he's good with quarterbacks. And so he's another coach that's gonna probably be on the hot seat.
Yeah, right. Um, let's get right to it. Let's see. We got your guys, Commanders
Uh-huh.
versus the Cardinals. Y'all beat them to death, 42-14. How you feel about that?
That was a crazy game, right? Because
Okay.
the Cardinals went right down the field and scored on us 7-0. We came back and scored on them 7-7. After that, it was like our defense finally stepped up and played some ball because our defense had been playing bad all year. and they stepped in and played some ball to hold them to 14 points. It was really 7 because they scored the other 7 in the fourth quarter. The offense, man. What Jaden Daniels, he made a mistake, threw a pick. He had Terry McLaurin open, threw it behind him. The safety from when I was in the Cardinals made a great interception. And what I liked about him, he came right back. And that's the one thing that a quarterback and a cornerback have to do. Forget the play before. A quarterback gonna get beat. There's no cornerback, the greatest ones ever. So you're gonna always get beat.
Mm-hmm.
What you gonna do the next play? Same way a quarterback gonna make a mistake. What are you gonna do the next play? And he came back and showed me something, man.
Yeah, that was y'all did good, man. I was surprised. I'm looking at the game like, oh wow, y'all looking good, man.
And
And
matter of fact, that was actually um what they say the first time Redskins slash Commanders had scored more than 35 points in back-to-back games since 1991.
oh really? Wow,
Yes, yes.
that's all right right there. That's good. Y'all rocking then.
I'll take it.
Damn right, you better.
It's been a
You
long
better.
time coming. I'll take it.
You better take it.
Yes, sir.
So let's go to the Patriots and the 49ers. The Patriots beat the 49 I'm sorry. The 49ers beat the Patriots 30-13. That was an easy one for the 49ers. You know, without Christian McCaffrey, he's still out. It was an easy game,
When that George Kittle catch put it over the hump. Matter
Yeah.
of fact, he was his catch was number one on, we watch ESPN and Sports Center top 10 plays. That touchdown catch, he caught over 3 guys. That will put the game out of reach.
Yeah. Um, the Browns and the Raiders. The Raiders beat the Browns 20-16.
On that
Um,
last second, they stopped them inside the red zone at the end of the game. That was a big win.
That was a big win, and then the Raiders wide receiver, he want out. He don't want to be
Devontae
involved.
Adams, yeah.
Adams don't want to be there no more. So
Yeah.
he'll be traded probably around this week sometime somewhere.
They said by Monday, Tuesday.
Yeah, so he'll be gone. So we'll see what happened with that.
Mhm.
Um the Chiefs and the Chargers, the Chiefs beat the
They found a way to
Chargers
win.
17-10.
They found a way to win.
Always finding a way to win, man.
It's like you said a while ago, Nate. If your quarterback, you got that quarterback, and remember I told you back when the Eagles played Kansas City in the Super Bowl, do not give Patrick Mahomes the ball at the end of the game.
Don't
I
do it.
was sitting in your house. I said, y'all got to score. Don't give him the ball with a chance to win the game.
Yeah,
He's that good.
he that good. And you can't do it. The Bills played the Ravens. The Ravens steamrolled them 35
Uh,
to 10.
2 words. Derrick Henry.
What's that? The first play of the game? He
He went
scored.
7, 8 yards first play of the game. He had 199 yards and 2 touchdowns.
That was crazy.
No, I'm sorry. He had 199 yards, 2 touchdowns rushing, and he had 1 receiving.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And he would have scored a fourth one, but he fumbled the ball on the 1 yard line and they recovered it in the end zone.
Yeah. When I seen that first play, I said, "Oh my
It's
goodness."
over.
He did something like that tonight, for real,
Yeah,
today.
and right there in
And got
overtime.
into the
Yeah.
field goal range.
Yep.
Um, the Dolphins and the Titans. The Titans beat the Dolphins 31-12. Easy work, man. Tua
But
ain't
think
there.
about it though, it won't even that bad of a game because if Huntley could have hit Tyreek Hill twice, had him open, the game would have been different. He had him open twice. The first time he underthrew him, it would have been an 80-yard touchdown. Because if he catch the ball, you're not catching Tyreek Hill. I'm sorry. You're
Yeah,
not
you
catching
can.
Tyreek Hill. You better have a Ferrari or a Porsche.
Yeah.
The second one, he underthrew him. No. The first one, he underthrew him. The second one, he overthrew him.
Yeah.
And yeah, they missed two a big time.
Yeah, they missed some big time, man.
Yeah.
And then the last game is the Lions and the Seahawks. The Lions beat the Seahawks 42-29.
I think is that the game that what's the Lions quarterback?
Oh, you know they got kid name.
Came from the Rams.
He came in with Carson Wentz.
He was number one pick, and they traded him to Detroit. And I think it was 18 for 18.
Was he 18 for 18?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He made history or some crazy shit.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. That's right. He was had all the completions. Everything was right for him that night.
He was on fire.
Yeah, that
I
was
want to say,
crazy. I forgot his name. Oh man, he was on fire, dog. He made history, dog, that night. And then they what's his name?
Jared Goff.
Jared Goff. There you go.
Jared Goff. Like he
Jared
just
Goff.
went off that game. It was like, what in the world is going on?
Yeah, that was crazy. Everything he put up was going in. He might
Yeah.
well be playing basketball.
Hey, when you feel it's open like that, you just start slinging that thing. It's muscle memory.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. What's that? I'll put that down. But yeah, we're gonna move forward to the other this week right here.
All right, talk to me.
Uh let's see what we got. Actually, yeah, let me go back. So this week right here, we started off with the Jets and the Vikings.
Uh-huh.
The Vikings beat the Jets
Yep.
23-17. So now the Vikings is 5-0
Hey,
season. They look good,
the proof is in the pudding.
man.
They had a pick six today too against Aaron Rodgers. Pick six.
Aaron Rodgers do 3 picks too.
Yeah.
He look bad, and I
Hey
got
man,
him on my fantasy, and he look bad. I
he
lost. I
can't
know I lost this weekend.
he can't move like he used to. But see, I think too, a lot of Aaron Rodgers is known as receivers. And if you remember Aaron Rodgers from Green Bay with Devontae Adams, like talk about Devontae Adams, it would be good for him to go there because them back shoulder throws that he would do with him would be just amazing.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
But they read to the mind. They know if the guy's with me, he's gonna throw it my back shoulder.
Mm.
If I'm by him, he's gonna throw it down the field. The young receiver they got, I think the boy will good receiver. He had 100 some yards today, but it's just the little things that matter. The
Mm.
little things.
Hmm.
And gotta move the change, move the change.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. We got the Panthers and the Bears. The Bears beat the Panthers 36-10.
Mm-hmm.
I really ain't catch that game. Did you catch any of that
I
game?
saw a couple of the highlights. Matter of fact, on my fantasy, I had DJ Moore going against his old team, and he had a great game. He had 2 touchdowns today. Um, the Panthers are just they're in a whirlwind right now, in my opinion. The Bears, the young boy Caleb Williams is starting to come into his own. Um, he had a good game, and the Panthers' offense may not be that good, but their defense has been trying to keep them in games. Their offense just can't score any points.
Right,
That's their problem right now,
right.
in my opinion.
Yeah. So let's touch on this. One of the games of the night was the Ravens and the Bengals.
Yes, sir.
The Ravens beat the Bengals 41-38 in overtime.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good game, and
Very good.
like we said, Derrick Henry, man, is a big difference
Again,
over there.
Derrick Henry is, and I think that's why they brought him to the Ravens. He's a closer. Um, he takes a lot of pressure off Lamar Jackson.
Yeah,
Um, Lamar Jackson, you know, they screwed up when he fumbled the snap in overtime, and the Bengals got the ball, and then
yeah.
and Baltimore got the ball back, and they get the ball to Derrick Henry. Big run down the sideline, and
Field
the
goal
most
range.
accurate kicker in NFL history put the ball on Justin Tucker's foot, game over.
Game over. He put him in field goal range, and it was a
Yeah.
wrap.
And actually, uh, the Bengals quarterback, he threw 5 touchdowns today against Baltimore defense.
Wow,
5 touchdowns.
that's crazy. It was a
You
good
expect you
game.
throw 5 touchdowns to the quarterback, you're gonna win the football game, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It
But
was a
Baltimore
good
kept fighting.
game because I was on that red zone real heavy, and every time I look up,
Yeah.
them boys that game was on that
It was
red
back
zone.
and forth. It was
It was
back and
going
forth
back
all
and
day.
forth. So
Yep.
it was a good game, and the Bengals was trying to get back on track, but it don't look too good for them Bengals, man.
Might be over.
Yeah, it might be over. Let's touch on the Dolphins and the Patriots. The Dolphins beat the Patriots 15-10.
They pulled it out.
They pulled it out. It was, I was peeping at it here and there, but without Tua, man, they don't look too good.
Without Tua, they're not going anywhere.
They're not going anywhere. I seen a few times when the quarterback they had was getting sacked here and there. I'm like, oh my God, it ain't looking, you know what I'm saying? He can't even get out the pocket. He can't even run.
And see, with Michael's offense, he used to be with the Redskins, and they run a version of the West Coast offense. The
Yeah.
ball got to come out quick, but the quarterback got to be able to move too.
Mm-hmm.
And Hunter can move, but again, he just got signed, 2 weeks ago? So it's like me or you playing basketball or football and going to a new team and trying to learn the offense on the fly, and we playing the most important position, quarterback.
Exactly.
It's
Exactly.
hard. It's hard.
No, you're right. Um, let's touch on the Jaguars and the Colts. The Jaguars beat the Colts 37-34.
Good game.
That was a good game and a close one.
The
You
Trevor
know,
Lawrence had them pull it out.
Trevor Lawrence threw some nice passes when
He
I seen it
did. He
earlier,
did.
and he's saving Dougie P. Job. That's my boy,
He's
Dougie
taking your
P.
boy. He's taking your boy job.
Save Dougie P. Job, man. Trevor Lawrence, you got to tighten up because they talk about getting my boy out of there.
Oh, if they would have lost the game today, I wouldn't be shocked if we would have had a pick slip tomorrow morning.
Yeah, yeah, he would have been
Yeah.
gone for sure. Yeah, that don't you know what I'm saying? It saved him. It saved him right there. So we're gonna move on from that. The Texans and the Bills. That was a good one too. The Texans beat the Bills 23-20. That was a real good game too. I was peeping on
Mhm.
that in the red zone as well.
Um, I look at that game. They was talking about it on first take about is it a revenge game for Josh Allen or a revenge game for Stephon Diggs?
Mm,
And Diggs he actually had a good game.
he did.
Um, Josh Allen went 9 for 30.
He went 9 for 30.
Yes, Josh Allen went 9 for 30. Look it up.
That's crazy.
9 for 30. And Josh Allen came out a couple of weeks ago and said it's good to have a team where I ain't got to have nobody in my ear about who I throw the ball to. I can spread the ball around. At the end of the day, sometimes you need that dude.
Yeah, I heard about that. I heard
Yeah,
about that.
yeah.
Sometimes you need that dude.
Yeah, you
Exactly.
it's 33. I know my dude gonna get open.
Exactly.
And I'm going to him.
Exactly.
And he didn't have that dude 9 for 30.
Yeah. And
I
then I
was telling the
think
twins earlier.
and,
I said, man, I could throw 9 screen passes, be 9 for 30.
exactly.
You know,
And
I'm like,
look,
wow.
he got hurt. He got hit real hard during that game. And I thought he had a concussion. He came back though. He
He
came
might
back.
have had one.
Huh?
He might have had one.
Yeah, he was fucked up. He was messed up bad, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, let's move forward to the Broncos and the Raiders. The Broncos
Oh,
beat the Raiders 34-18. That was
another rookie, man. Like they were showing a thing a while ago on the TV about the three rookies this week: Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels, and Bo Nix. I think it was 8 touchdown passes and one interception for the three rookies, and all on one.
Mm.
all on one this week.
All on
But the
one.
Broncos, I'm gonna tell you though, the play that won the game for the Broncos, in my opinion, Patrick Surtain Jr., man. That
Yeah,
100,
he
that
nice.
100
He ran
yard,
that bitch back.
yeah, 100
Yeah, I
yard
saw that.
return.
That was
And
crazy.
he had two picks.
Oh, he did.
He had
Okay.
two.
That one I seen was that 100 yard
100
joint.
yard, he ran it back. And
Yeah, that was
that
crazy.
you already in the field goal position. Now that is a 10-point swing. You're gonna get three, but now you don't get three and they get seven.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Let's 49ers and the Cardinals. The 49ers
Boy,
lost an upset and won with the Cardinals 24-23 Cardinals.
I thought the
Yeah.
game was over. I actually turned from the game and then came back. The Cardinals won the football game.
Mm-hmm.
I
That what I
said,
seen.
wow,
I
that
seen
was a
the same.
shocker to me.
I seen the same thing. That was
I
crazy.
thought that even though McCaffrey was out, their running back number 2 in the league in rushing, it was like Brock Purdy was back there, in my opinion, was trying to run around and be a running quarterback. That's not your that's not your game, man. Get rid of the
Exactly.
ball, on pace, move the chains.
Exactly. So, we got the other game was the Rams and the Packers. The Packers won 24-19.
The Rams had a chance. They
The
had the
Rams
ball
had a
moving
chance.
in. It was 4th and 5, and Packers made the play. Good defense.
That was a good defense.
Yeah.
Yeah, Love is back, so everything's getting in place for the Packers, so they'll be all right from here on out. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. The Packers got a good football team.
Yeah, they got a good football team. Um, what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna cut this and we're gonna go out and then we're gonna come back in because we got like a 50 seconds left. So I'm gonna come back in and then we're gonna talk about your team tonight too. I left y'all for last, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I ain't touch on y'all yet, but we'll come back in and we'll talk about that, and then we'll talk about the game tonight with the Dallas Cowboys and the Pittsburgh
Pittsburgh
Steelers.
Steelers. Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna link you in a few seconds.
Got you, homie.
All right.